Hi everyone, glad to see you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Christina, Jennifer, thank you for turning on your cameras. So guys, don't be shy, turn on your cameras.
Oh,
Let's try to
somebody
have the energy like we are all in the room together,
drawing.
even though we all spread around the world, which is good. And I see that we have a lot of talents and artists, and you cannot guys hold yourself and you start drawing on our deck. Please don't.
I'm already cleared it.
Yeah, we cleared it, so please don't draw on our deck. We put together an amazing picture perfect deck for you. So yeah, also we will ask everyone to mute yourself because I know that you have some kids, dogs on the background. Let's make the voice experience the best for everyone. Okay, so again, extremely glad to have more than 100 people here with us today. And we have a session that we called Chased by Luxury Clients. And I can tell that it's a very good selection of topic as soon as you joined, so it must be very fascinating. If we haven't met, my name is Alina, and this is Daria with me. We are co-owners, co-founders of WedVibes, pretty much. We are people behind the WedVibes project, and we are brains, and we put together everything that you can witness or you're witnessing on the storefront. And we just got back from New York Bridal Fashion Week. I believe we have met with some of you because I've seen some familiar faces joining us today. And we had a lot of insights. So actually put in the chat if you already also attended New York Bridal Fashion Week. It will be nice to hear. Oh, great. We have a very active audience. Let me turn on the comments. So, and yeah, we will share some insights today from the shows that we saw and the people we've met. And congratulations to all of you for joining us today, because if you joined, that means that you made a huge steps toward your promotion. And not only you will learn some knowledge, but I hope as we speak, you will start applying, because we always try to shape everything very digestible and actionable and empower you with some great examples that you can just apply right away. And first question for you guys, if you, and I will ask Alex to pull out the poll. And this is a question. If you have ever attended our webinars or live sessions before, it's pretty much, have you seen us already? Yes, one session, or it's your first session and you're excited about that?
I can see.
I will give you a moment.
In the meantime, I'm just reading the chat and hello, people from everywhere, from Sweden, Croatia, Oregon.
So are we ending the poll? Okay, I see that half
Yeah.
audience already met us, and that's great, and half is a newbies. So for the newbies, I will give some introduction and tell you a little bit more about us. And for those who have been already, you know that what's gonna happen in the next 5 minutes. You know, guys, that at WedVibes, our mission is to convert your talent into success, or we call it into money, into profit, by empowering you with PR and marketing tools, and also fostering this amazing community of like-minded wedding professionals. And this session is part of that movement. And I see that you already start dropping in the chat the greetings. So I will encourage everyone who joined today to put in the chat your name, your profession, and where are you joining from. You can put your home market, and you can put, like, if you travel for some weddings, you can put also where are you joining from. So both, and let's meet each other and let's put chat on fire, and don't hold yourself to put some greetings to everyone who is joining today, or to me, to Daria, to WedVibes team. Also, I always encourage you to take advantage of this 1 hour, and as we speak, put your questions, comments, and of course, network and connect with others. And yeah, I see. Hello from Germany, France. Oh my God, that's so amazing. Mexico. So we have both continents. That's amazing. All right, so let's buckle up and
Let's
start
back
our
up.
session and cut to the meat, because we will talk about your business today, I promise you, and you will have tons of insights.
Yeah, hello, everyone. So happy to have you here today. And for those who's joining us for the first time, we're gonna give you the short introduction about us. Yes, okay. So for 9 years, yes, someone of you knows what we just celebrated 9 years this September. The WedVibes is a hub connecting couples to wedding professionals. We discover and showcase incredible talents, you guys, to the world and help you grow your business to be noticed and attract your dream couples, your dream clients. We see our mission in action because at this point we helped over 500 professionals to become successful entrepreneurs. You know us as a storefront, as a media platform who showcases, as we do, stylish, trendy, entertaining content. But behind the scenes, we also the marketing professionals. We enable wedding professionals to strategize your marketing and attract the right couples. It's owned by us, as Alina already mentioned, two marketing experts with extensive European and American connections. And at this point, we built a successful 7-figure business. And all of this became possible because we met once at UCLA in California.
Big facts about both of us. So Daria, she's a proven wedding and marketing professional. She did wedding planning for over the decade. So wedding planners, I see some of you, but you can again give some kudos to Daria and showcase yourself. So she did amazing luxury weddings in all the venues that we now proud to have editorials in France and Italy. Also, she created the creative campaigns for a lot of wedding brands, renowned wedding brands. Today, she's blending fashion, digital trends, and of course, wedding trends into WedVibes content and aesthetics that we are known for, loved by you guys and also by the couples and just wedding enthusiasts.
Yeah, and Alina is a marketing expert with 15 years experience. She oversaw marketing for the brands you know and love, me personally, from childhood, like Nutella or Kit Kat or Ferrero Rocher. She makes every brand she works with more appealing, or as we call it, more sexy. And she understands the consumer needs and transforms your talent and creativity into profit, because in the end of the day, it's a business for us. It's not a hobby. And this is exactly what she has done with WedVibes and what she has done with many, many of our clients to become successful business owners. And we're going to talk about it today more extensively in our insights and sharing our expertise and the stories from our clients and from our business.
Yeah, so from different background we met, but because we took ourselves seriously, our job seriously, and we are very ambitious in terms of that we want to disrupt the wedding market and discover more wedding professionals, we combined our expertise, and this is main highlights of our story. So first we grew Instagram to 200,000 followers, and I always say it's not followers, it's the audience that we take pride of having with us. It's intelligent, fashion-savvy people who values authenticity, and they love to keep up with trends and fashion, but also they cherish genuine emotions. And that is what we try to do, to tell stories with pictures, right? Not only just posting picture perfect images. Also, we already helped over 1,000 wedding professionals like you to grow business. This is the video, is one of the videos of our event in Paris, by the way, during editorial, and actually we hosted another one in New York. And we have a lot of students of our course. We run these live sessions. It's free for everyone. And we're excited to run a lot of consultancy one-on-one marketing calls. So, and yeah, our mission is to help you grow and shine and not only be talented, but also thrive and professional. Also, we partnered with household brands and we help them to put their brand and products in front of the right eyes.
We'll try to mute everyone who's trying to chime in.
Olia, please mute yourself. We have 150 people and everyone can listen to your secrets. All right, and we helped 500 wedding professionals to elevate their wedding portfolio, attending our group editorials.
Yes, and we are so proud. Let me move to the next slide to announce our biggest project, our biggest accomplishment of this year. Maybe you already know what I'm talking about. It's a wedding marketing study. and it's finally live. We worked on this, I would say, for the 6 months or something. You can scan this QR code and download the full report. It's completely free on Wedding Trends 2025, plus the promotional insights. What we've done, we interviewed almost 600 real couples. We talked with more than 50 industry leaders. We talked with our members of our community. We spent thousands of hours to create this extensive deck, and you will find so many insights here. Maybe some of you already seen it, maybe some of you already read it. And once again, we're super proud of this project and we would love to see your feedback. So whenever, just download it and for the later after this live session, and whenever you want to share your favorite page, insight, statistics, quote on Instagram, please just tag us so we can repost it on our account, because right now we're so excited. We worked on this baby for many months and we want to see your feedback. It's super important to us. So yeah.
Not only your feedback, actually, we all first of all, question to you guys, because on Wednesday we send out the email about with a link to that study. Tell me, please drop in the chat if you already uploaded this study. I just want to track the progress, because some people reached out to us with the problems for uploading. So let us know if you tried upload it with the email already. In the chat, no one is.
Still no.
Why it's silent? Still no. Okay, so
I tried, but
please do.
Okay.
I tried. So Jennifer,
now.
please reach out to us, because we know that like I hate to miss some downloads just because of technical issues. So let us know if something work on the technical end. But yeah, that's a great source of data. It's modern, it's new, it's up with all the digital and main trends. And that's a great source of inspiration for you, even to shape the mood boards, because we did an incredible job of putting together the images. So that's a very expensive deck. And also we did some homework for you, and some of you, I believe, already attended our live sessions before, because we created the trilogy of promotion, and I think with that we can move to the next slide. Yeah, all those videos available on YouTube. It's 3 parts. First, we put together main highlights, how to utilize those knowledge into your promotion, into your Instagram, your website, your price list, and so on and so forth. Part 2, but part 3 is about your promotion again. In the second part, we mostly talked about couples and partners. Part 3, it's 100% about your personal brand and about you, your confidence, your uniqueness, your unique selling proposition. So please go to YouTube and watch. It's free again. And I believe you will, again, grab a lot of insights and can apply it right away. And today we will talk about luxury clients. And what will we talk, do you think? Because when you like received the email and you decided to join, what do you think was the biggest topic we will cover today? So put in chat your ideas, what we're going to cover.
Yeah,
It
because
can
the
be
name of the
personal.
session is chased by luxury clients. What do you think it means?
It can be Instagram, or I don't know, website, price list, networking,
Yeah, I can
events,
see some answers already.
lead generation channel, target outreach, branding. Yeah, so please, I need some more ideas, because I'm 100% sure that you have something in your head what you expected to hear, or you're just like, okay, I like the topic, I will join and impress me. We will totally try to impress you, but I want to hear from you. Oh, Berit, thank you. Making our brand irresistible, branding. How to form your brand. Okay, so it's a lot about branding, promotion, how to get in front of ideal clientele. That's correct. Tailored bespoke content, connect. So content, connect, service. I will wait for one more. Value that makes the price tag insignificant. I love that. That is the name of our another session. I love how you shaped your idea, connecting with luxury planners. Yeah, that is totally part of that. How to become irresistible to luxury clients. Okay. How to be who you are while serving a high-end client and not pretending to be something you are not. Thank you, Diane. It is exactly what we're going to cover as well.
Yeah, so before we will give you an answer, if you haven't looked in our marketing study yet, let's take a look at these numbers. This is actually one of the slides of our study. So according to our study, once again, 571 couples participated in it. There are 5 the most important factors how they choose the right vendor. It's of course experience and portfolio. It comes first. It's of course your personality. It's your reviews and testimonials. We call it Amazon principle. Like whenever we choose something or someone, we have to have like the proof from others. It's of course recommendations from people they know. It could be friends or other talents they already hired for their wedding. And it's a passion. It's for the wedding. It's your involvement in the process. And pretty much that means what, Alina?
I need you to move to the next slide. Your
I am
personal brand. Yeah.
moving.
So altogether, it means your personal brand that wins, right? Because personal brand covers your portfolio, it covers your reputation, covers your personality, and also the feedback you have from couples and from your partners altogether. And as I said, we just came back from the New York Bridal Fashion Week, and this is a video and picture exactly from the event a week ago. I wasn't sick yet. Felt way better. And yeah, so it was also pretty much our insight because we started going live and doing the live session maybe around 1 year ago, and there is a huge difference from our attendance a year ago and this year because way more people, actually a lot of people, approached to us saying hi because they already know how we look, not just WedVibes, but there are people behind the WedVibes, right? So again, the biggest insight, if you grow your personal brand, especially being a wedding planner, wedding DJ, I saw some musician joined us, wedding florist, it's not only your portfolio that you have, it's also who you are and why do you do this and what the message, what the vision you try to bring in life and how you connect with couples. So it was our insight and we want to make it clear for you. And we will cover everything today that, of course, the personal brand altogether, your portfolio and yourself make a huge difference because luxury clients, they want to work with celebrities, right? They want the best. And the stronger, the bolder your personal brand, the more luxury clients, upscale clients, first of all, will see you, want to connect with you, want to work with you, and of course, they will share your values. And with that, let's break it down.
Yes, for those who attended our previous live sessions, you remember what we talked about, the triangle of success, as we call it. And that's why we did split, and Alina already covered our study insights in 3 live sessions and 3 webinars. Each one was focused on one of the cornerstones of your success. They all equally matter, but let's break it down. Of course, everything starts with you, your personality, your achievements, your strengths, your even weaknesses, on understanding who you are to shape your personal brand. The second cornerstone is your connections. It's how your partners, how you build those connections. How do you collaborate with your partners? How many of these connections do you have? Because wedding market, and I'm sure it's not a secret for you, it's all about who remembers about you, who recommends you, who always have your name on the top of their mind, because they maybe would love to work with you, but they just don't remember about you at the moment. And of course, the third one is our couples, how we serve our couples, what and how do we offer them, if we do understand their needs, and most of the time these needs, they are not on the surface, and how do you build relationships with them. So with that, we're moving on to our main part of today. After our live session that was dedicated to the brand, to personal brand, to you, basically, we received so many questions People said that they loved what we talk about, but they have their own doubts. And I think I saw some of these doubts in the chat today, like how you are shy, but you know that you have to build your connections, you have to network, and how to proceed with all of this insight. And plus, me and Alina, we constantly on a Zoom calls with the members of our community. And whenever we talk about personal brand, we receive similar questions. So without further ado, here are 5 most frequent questions we receive, and today we decided to answer them all. And if we have some time in the last 5 minutes of the live session, we will answer some extra ones from you guys.
Extra, if you haven't covered in the 5. Okay,
We
so
haven't
number
covered
1.
5. Yeah.
Our live session will be a Q&A session. First, imposter syndrome. I'm missing something. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet to charge more. I'm not ready yet to work with more experienced, renowned professionals. I'm not ready yet to do this and that. If it feels like something relevant to you, please put plus, I don't know, any smile, any emoji in the chat. But
Anything
I
in the
believe
chat.
why this statement or this question goes first, because it is the most frequent.
Yes.
That is something that holds back, because I'm not ready enough, and we know all about that. So actually, there is one statement that my therapist once told me, and I want you to know also about this. So if you think about imposter syndrome, that means that you're already like a little bit better professional than many others, because only those people who accomplished something, they're the most worrying about that they're not ready yet. Those who know nothing, they're usually very confident in terms of like they're great and they're already ready for the best in life. And okay, but we know that it's some kind of true, and of course we have always room for improvement. That's for sure. We have it, you guys have it. At the same time, we already accomplished something, you already have some skills, you already have a portfolio, you already made some progress. To put it out there, to be confident about it. And for that, to celebrate and to track your progress, we have a great exercise that we want to share with you, that we actually did ourselves, that we made our team to make, and we always encourage our clients and our students in the course to do. And that is how it starts, because it's no one but you building this confidence, and it's no one but you overcome the imposter syndrome. And as you make this journey, if you like start this journey, the more people recognize your accomplishments. So the exercise, the task number 1 is 50 reasons why you are cool. You can do it in your mother tongue if you're not American. Yeah, I see that people from Europe join and from Mexico, like whatever, like it should be the most comfortable language for you. But the idea is very simple. 50 reasons why you are cool. And you can start with your professional accomplishments, like I do wedding photography for 10 years. That is an accomplishment. I left my day job to pursue my wedding dream. Because again, I always say that there is no wedding university, no wedding Stanford, Cambridge, or whatever. You guys made a very important decision at your life at some point that you wanted to work for this industry. So that is the first accomplishment. So the first is professional. Also, you can put together everything counts, so that you're a great friend and you're a supportive partner. You can mention some character traits that you have, like I can deal with people with different characters, or I'm very humble, or on the other hand, I'm very active and I always take and seize any opportunity. So everything counts about your character, and also your achievements, of course, and also some facts like events. Let's say for me, the big reason that I moved from my home country to the US 5 years ago. So any like changes in your life, or you can put that I gave a birth to the amazing kids, right? Or I'm a great daughter, I'm a great son. So everything. Or maybe you graduated from a great university, even though you never worked for your major. So everything counts. Also your emotional deepness, that I'm a great and supportive person, everything. You don't need to do it right now. You can screenshot this slide. It's going to be your homework, because we still want you here for the rest of our webinar. But please make sure that you will make this exercise at least in the next 72 hours, and then we will talk again about your imposter syndrome. Because if you won't do this exercise, don't tell me about imposter syndrome. But once you do it, let's talk.
Yeah, that's definitely a reminder. And like the first 10 are usually like the easiest, but you have like the struggles come after like the 10th or 20th, and you have to think about it. Or you can ask your friends and your colleagues, like, what are your the greatest, the coolest things about you. So
Yeah,
this is
you can play with
yeah,
ChatGPT, but
play
please,
with
guys,
ChatGPT.
please do it. You will actually learn a lot about yourself. You will learn a lot about what it's a lot about your values. Because if you think that something is cool, that means it's important to you, then you will totally learn how to use it in communicating with your clients. But again, we talk a lot that everything starts with you. The better you understand who you are, the more chances you will connect with the upscale luxury whatever clients, because they're not just clients, they're not vending machines, they're human beings, right, with different values. So start with yours and build your confidence.
Yeah, I love the comment from Barrett that she loves our tough love. We're gonna give you some more
So
love.
Eastern European tough love.
It is, yeah, it's a trait. Okay, so number two, the question number two we receive like the most from everyone. I'm an artist, I'm a talent, but I'm not a marketeer. I would love to hire someone to help me. The social media manager, I don't know, the publicist, the PR guru, whoever. Drop in the chat once again if you feel like the statement is about you, if you struggle with it and you would rather to delegate it to the people who knows the best, and you will concentrate just on your beautiful creativity and like on the things that you actually the real good at, and yes, someone else will promote you. Yes, okay.
Oh my God, if you just know how many people said that I will hire someone to run my promotion and I will focus on creativity.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally, it's understandable, right? You are good at your talent. You spend so much time and energy to polish your skills, to buy the new tools, and as an artist, but to market yourself, to promote your personal brand is to basically to take care of your PR. It's actually the full day job. And it's totally understandable if you want to hire someone, and yeah, but usually it doesn't fit the budget. But there are many reasons like why so many talents cannot hire the professionals. Okay, so what we can tell you, what we can recommend you. There's no easy answers, and we're not going to lie. We're not going to just try to sell you a magic pill and tell you that yes, someone magician can come to your life and he can save you. The talents who already went through our marketing course or they worked with us and went through the consultations, they know that we always talk about the importance of having your hands on deck. We would never say that you can, just delegate it and to just turn off your hat and do whatever you love. Once again, we constantly talk with so many industry talents, these industry leaders. We helped growing 6-7 figure businesses to so many photographers, planners, designers, you name it. And not even once the answer to success was to delegate your brand building to someone else. Not even once, not even in our case. So me and Elena, we have a team of 20 people in WedVibes, but all the ideas, all the new products, Alex can nod his head and just tell that yes, this is true. All the feedback goes through me and Elena. There's no easy answer. There's no sleep for us. There's no rest for us. It always comes from us. So the answer for you will be, you have to know your marketing fundamentals. You have to know the marketing 101. You have to know your brand DNA. You have to know what is your core value, and you have to know what are you selling exactly. Only then you can hire some help, like social media managers, PR specialists, publicists, etc. This is exactly what we do, because we have in our team far more talented people than me and Alina, actually, in every department, but directions always come from us. And here are several examples. So here's Natalia. She's entrepreneur. She's founder. I don't know. Maybe she's here with us today. Founder of the Bash Beauty. It's a studio in Arizona, and she has built a successful business with tens, or maybe at this point, 100 of talented makeup artists and hairdressers. And she's not working with clients directly at this point. She doesn't manage her own social media. She has managed her own team. So she came to us and asked us to help her to navigate her business, find the right marketing strategy. She completed our course. She scheduled one-on-one meetings with us. And she invited her social media manager. So together we actually built a holistic approach to her brand. So today everyone in her team has an understanding of this brand identity and these values, and everyone works in sync because they understand the goal, the values, their identity, and the result. Yeah, you can hear it from her directly.
Hi, my name is Natalia. I'm the owner of LaBeige Beauty, Arizona and Destination Luxury Wedding Makeup and Hair Team. Now, yeah, we are booking about 200 plus weddings a year, and it's going great. So before the course, I had a big problem booking qualified leads. So lots of brides really wanted our services, but not every bride was able to afford it. And it was such a pain for my business because I was spending a lot of time, first of all, attracting those brides. And second, when I was hopping on a call with them and actually telling them the price, which we have our prices everywhere. We have our prices on the website, on Instagram. It's very easy to see our prices. They were still booking the call, and then when I was actually getting into the invoice, they were like, oh yeah, it's probably too expensive, or they were like, I will get to you tomorrow or whatever. And of course they were never getting back to me, and it was about 60-70% of brides like that. And of course it's a lot of my personal investment because I was investing time to talk to them on the call. So I was booking 5-6 calls a day, and only 1 or 2 brides were actually booked. So it's a lot of time for me to spend for unqualified leads. So that was my biggest pain point, that I came to the course to book more qualified leads, which WedVibes helped me a lot understanding what my ideal client actually is, how to attract them, what specific steps to do, which we started implementing right away throughout the course. And now we are booking. First of all, we are getting not only 90% of qualified leads. We still have people who are inquiring that don't really have budget for us, but even those people are still booking. So 90% for sure people are booking already. So I'm not wasting my valuable $1 million time for those rides. So WedVibes helped me a lot.
Yeah, so yes, even if you have a team, it's really important, once again, to have your all hands on deck and to understand, like, and to pass it over to your team, like, what are your main goals, what are your DNA. Another great example is the brand Sync. Who knows Macy and Madeline? They're the Macy is a bridal designer. Madeline's her sister. She helps her. I'm sure many of you know their brand. They had a huge splash at the New York Bridal Fashion Week, I think in the beginning of this year, and their dresses today are the dream of the thousands of the brides. And they are, like, I would say, more cozy, more boutique than Natalia's brand, but still they have a team that manages their social media, their PR, etc. And during the last couple of years, we've had several collaborations with them, including our last photo shoot in France. And here you can see the photo. And here's another great example, I would say, of the brand owners who understand their brand so deeply. So they are involved in our experience, in every concept and every aspect of it. They meticulously choose photographers with who they're gonna work with, or media platforms with who they work with. They participate and in brainstorms about the concept, and you can see here some of our behind the scenes. And here you can see like the results. I'm sure some of you seen this photo shoot that we have done together. Yes, they participate in brainstorms, in concepts, in looks, in mood boards, in everything. It's super important for them that everything that is going to come out in social media is aligned with their brand vision, and they know that they want as a result. And so it's another one example for you that it's important to basically oversee everything what comes out.
So you can totally hire some help, but that is important. No one will do this job instead of you. You give the directions and you know what you want to communicate and deliver to your clients and partners and what brand essence you want to showcase. And that is maybe the ugly truth, but that is the truth. It's regarding the question number 2. Number 3 is confidence. And I already seen some comments about confidence, and usually we hear this comment that I'm shy and I'm struggling with confidence to network, to show up myself on Instagram, show my face, so on and so forth. Again, please put plus or whatever or yes in the chat if it somehow resonates with you or extremely resonate with you. Like on the scale from 1 to 5, put if you agree in which
Extremely.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
So we also have some ideas and advice how to start. First, and the easiest, the simplest, it starts with a genuine comment or DM if you want to build connection with someone. We will talk about your personal Instagram later, but even if you want to connect, it's extremely hard to go to offline event like the Bridal Fashion Week and start chatting with people. We know that, especially if you are by yourself. Okay, do your homework and in the comfort of your living room or your bedroom, pull out, open your Instagram and comment or DM some wedding professional who you genuinely love. It shouldn't be the celebrity wedding professional. It can be some peer who you like, and maybe you can start work together. And that is a great example. From one of our students, Anouk. She like she has a huge experience in fashion photography. I believe some of you also do and can relate. And now she's moving to wedding photography, and it is not an easy move, right? Because every industry have different rules. So she's building her wedding photography brand right now as we speak, and that's why she attended the course. And she also was very confused and shy to reach out to people and doing something together. And also, again, it's pretty much connected with the first statement about imposter syndrome. If I'm ready yet, if people want to collaborate with me. So one of the actions she took during the course, she started collaborating on Instagram with peers, with the wedding planner she worked, right? It's also comparably new wedding planner, but they start doing some work together on Instagram. And she started publishing that, and she secured 2 new bookings with clients just because she put her brand to the new audience, because she made the step towards someone instead of sitting and waiting that she will be invited. And that was a great insight for us, right? That it starts with the baby steps and you build your confidence. And as you start approaching people, you will get this from people back, because the more people will know about you, and they will start reaching out to you a little bit later. But make sure that you will make this first baby step, at least online, and then you will get ready for offline. And speaking of offline, we usually encourage find your tribe or a friend to approach people together. So this is a video from our New York session, and I am not sure if someone who've been there a week ago now with us online, but again, we did a private event.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Berit, we missed you. You promised to come, but you didn't show up. Okay, so that was an offline event for WedVibes members. And that is we try to do, foster online and offline community, because we know that it's important to belong to the bigger group of people. And also I know that some of our members met first time live, first time during our event, and then they attended some shows together. And if you attend some bridal shows together, of course, it's easier to approach everyone, right? We are humans, right? It's easier to have a friend. And don't push hard on yourself. It's okay to start with something and do it together. So you can do it via our community. You can do it via, there are a lot of wedding communities. So choose your tribe, because wedding professionals, it's a solopreneur. I spent 15 years in the huge corporations like Nestle and Ferrero Rocher, and you always belong to the corporate world, and you always have colleagues. If you like them, you dislike them, but you kind of choose those who like. When you're a wedding professional, you're just by yourself. So find someone who will empower you, and also someone who share your vision, and someone who will help you growing. Pretty much it's also Daria and me, it's a good example, because I don't believe that we will accomplish so much things if we just will do our job separately, but you combined our expertise. So yeah, you can always find your partner in crime. And also, for example, in our course, we have the private chat where people can have transparent conversations, because let's say pricing, or I don't know, wrapping up the customized proposal, it's not something you want to discuss on a networking event. You're not going to discuss this on Engage summits, for example. It's a different kind of networking, but some transparent conversations we really foster during our course. So not only ours. I know that there are a lot of other courses you can take, but yeah, once you start looking for it, you will find what you want, and also it will help you to move on and to work with confidence. And I think
I can see that Jennifer is already waiting for the next one in New York or Chicago.
actually next one will be in California.
I did,
Because
yeah.
we are California,
coming.
one East Coast and West Coast.
Yeah, but we will work on it. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, we are moving on to the point the most frequent question number 4, portfolio and talent. And we receive this phrase so many times. I want my portfolio, I want my talent to speak for me. Once again, let us know, because it's difficult to have a conversation just between me and Alina. We have to have some feedback from you guys, that you're still with us, that you're still listening to us. If you agree with this point, that you just want to do a good job and to be known just for this, and do not, so your portfolio is going to speak for itself. Yes.
Thank you, Justin.
Yes, thank you. Yes, so we receive some yeses. Okay, good. Yes. Yes, it's a totally valid point. Once again, we all invest a lot in polishing our skills, and it's only natural that we want to be found, appreciated by doing a great job. It matters, of course. A good product is a good service is your core. But if we think about our clients, we should remember that they are basically, we call them newborns in this industry. They get engaged, they plan a wedding for like 1 or 2 years, they celebrate their love. That's not a Starbucks coffee that some of us drink for the whole life. So basically during the planning period, they have to find you, they have to differentiate you from thousands of competitors. And then have to fall in love with you and choose you. And just think about it. There are just 500,000 of wedding professionals just in the United States. And here is the illustration of our words. And we use like all the slides, once again, from our marketing study. It's the real quote from the real bride, Kate, who participated in our study. There are so many vendors. I am lost. It's so difficult to choose just one vendor. And that's there the personal brand, I would say, comes into play. Remember the beginning, the personality and experience, they basically goes hand in hand. Show your personalities, show your expertise, show your status, show your recognition. Remember that couples are not experts. They're not constantly watching who is doing what in this industry, what's trending right now. They basically, once again, dive into this industry and what's important for them. We know that that's important to have a connection with you, then it clicks. They understand that they are going to spend months of preparation with some of you, especially with planners, and maybe just the whole day with others, but it still matters. It's still a lot to spend a whole day with someone if they want to feel themselves comfortable, they want to feel themselves understood, seen. Second, they have to have a trust in you, that you are prepared to every scenario, that you know what you're doing, that you will give your 200% to their day. And of course, once again, the Amazon principle, validation from others, that they will always feel like, I mean, in every buying decision-making process, whenever we want to make those decisions, we feel confident about our choice if they will hear from others about you. It's basic marketing. It's in the core of, once again, every decision making. How to, so I'm sure you agree with all of these points. You experience it with your clients every day with a booking process, but how to implement everything in your marketing strategy. Let's look once again at our marketing study and what real couples say. Of course, it's a given that your portfolio, meaning love stories, real weddings, editorials, workshops, they're important. You showcase in your work, basically, the good quality of your work. So is being included in a top list of vendors. I'm sure that's no surprise to everyone that it's important to be noticed, to be recognized, but some media outlet, etc. So they already know that you are the best in the market and they like your portfolio. What else is important for us? We know that, and it's number one, according to our study, they love reading about trends and ideas. They constantly think how they can implement it in their own wedding. If they like it or not, I would say it's one of the most fascinating parts to scroll all of these ideas and trends and decide if they like it or not. We know that they also love to read interviews with wedding professionals, so they can get a glimpse of your personality, and that's how they basically make a decision once they consider you as their vendor. And of course, because brides are usually the main decision makers, they love to read about fashion and makeup tips. I mean, who doesn't? And here are several examples which we combine to you, how you can showcase it in your marketing strategy and your Instagram in particular. Personality and passion as important as experience and portfolio. And whenever we bring up this statement, and we bring it up a lot, we love showcasing the example of Jay and Mac. If you know this couple, they're super talented videographers. We're so lucky we're gonna work with them in 2025. And here, just let's watch like 2 short videos. I mean, the most important thing here is if you love chilies and indie like romance movies, or this one. I mean, so if you're familiar with their work, with their Instagram strategy, or if you do not know about them, I highly recommend, here's like the tag for their Instagram, Jenny and Meg. Like whenever you see their content, you get a glimpse of, yes, they're like super energetic. They're all about indie movies. They're all about passion, about emotions. And they do post this statement a lot. If you like this, this, and this, we are the perfect videographers for you. They constantly showing that the travel is their vibe, their atmosphere. It's so easy actually to differentiate them from others. But you can look at this example and think, okay, that's their personality. Everything seems like easy for them. They found it, but I don't know what to do with my brand. I don't know how to showcase my personality. I don't know what are my strengths, how people will fall in love with me. I would say that this is a journey and it's exciting one. We've done it with ourselves, with our teachers and mentors. We've done it with our clients and students, understanding once again what's more sellable about you, what's more lovable about you. Oh, hi Chelsea, hello.
Hi, Chelsea.
You're here. Yes,
The Oscar goes to Chelsea.
Oscar goes to Chelsea. Yes, to have this confidence about your personal brand is a game changer. And we love to dedicate, like we even dedicated the whole module to it. And here's the feedback that we got from Chelsea about it. So let's watch it.
My name is Chelsea. I am a wedding planner, a destination wedding planner. My company is based on the East Coast, but we will plan weddings and events anywhere. And one of the biggest things that was so beneficial to me, at least, was it wasn't about changing who I am. It was refining my approach, which was actually really satisfying to me because I can't change me. I am me. Through this course, I was supported as me, but it was like, here's some tips and tricks to refine who you are and actually be more you. I did use one of the homeworks where I was asking my audience questions about myself, and the responses absolutely are supporting my brand shift. It really just locked me in to be more confident with who I am and how I do things, and be like, this is how you've been doing it for the last 8 years. This is great. Now just take all that and keep telling people about it. I was on some of the Q&As, which were having, your team actually on those calls responding. I think that part is differentiating, is that the founders aren't just, they're there because those two ladies are the people that blew your company up, right? That's who we all want access to. Like they were the originals, and most of us are all solo entrepreneurs that are doing it on our own. So to see somebody else that we can actually like communicate with and like have a response from, it feels like more aligned. It's like a confidence course. You're not telling us to be a certain way. You're giving us the confidence and some tools to be who we are, and just allow that to be the guiding post for growth in your company, in your business.
Yeah. So once again, know yourself and be confident about it. Love your pace, love your strengths, and love your weaknesses. It's basically all that personal brand is about. Like what else can you do for your social media strategy? And I'm trying to navigate the slides. Yeah. Okay. Your expertise and your values, you can show it through your tips and advices. Remember that couples, they love to read about trends, they love to read about your advices, because you are an expert, you are the one who they trust. You can do it in so many different ways. So here's example of Danilo and Sharon, the photographers. They just launched this reels, I would say, content that they are constantly sharing some tips with couples.
Girls, if you're getting married, I have a pro tip for you. Instead of having your makeup artist and hairstylist only in the morning, invest in having them next to you throughout the whole day. Not only that, you will feel much more secure knowing that you always look stunning and that you have a team next to you doing touch-ups throughout the whole day. You will also have an opportunity to change your looks throughout the day. So whenever you change your wedding dress, you can also change your look. And I have to say, as a wedding photographer, it's completely different when you have someone to do the touch-ups for you all the time.
I mean, such an easy advice, right? Who doesn't here knows about that? But it works because once again, your couples are newborns. They don't know this stuff, and like their reels are actually blowing up on Instagram. If you don't want to do it on camera, if you don't feel confident, you can do it as like a written format, as a gallery. So here's one of the examples we loved from Allison Hotchkiss. Yesterday, we had such a great live session with her. So many beautiful stories. And that's what they do on their Instagram. They share in the pro tip, like at an experience, like a cigar roller. And she even recommends some people with who you can hire for this service. You can do it on this format. You can even compile some sort of wedding trends as like some part of your work, or maybe some inspiration you found in Pinterest and Reels, or like in your gallery posts. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna play it for longer, but I mean, you understand the concept, you understand. So it's so easy. Whenever you see it, it's so easy. The problem is to find some time and start experimenting. Of course, we know that recognition matters. We already talked about it. And it's not only being confident and name yourself as an expert, as one of the best in the industry. It's important to let others to do the same things. That's why it's important to be published. It's really important, yes, to get your work featured, to give out advices in interview format for media outlets. And I've seen these questions in the chat. We talked about how to get into different media outlets, including Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and WedVibes media in our live sessions. A lot, and we're not gonna cover it today because once again we already covered it. It's your circle and one who remembers about you, who recommends you. If you are always on top of mind for so many people and they remember about you. And of course, recognition today, because we are in the era of digital marketing, it's not only about being published, but also having the blowing up viral content on Instagram, on TikTok, on Pinterest, you name it. Yes, here's another example from our amazing student, Zina. She's a New York wedding photographer, and we helped her to strategize her digital marketing strategy. She started posting, knowing what she wants to do, and she started blowing up. And here's an example of her posting reel that got 36 million views, maybe today even more. It's an old screenshot. Yeah, so basically it's all about you doing something. So here's the important task for you guys. We're not gonna leave you without the homework. Once again, this is a second homework. Create a post about it, about you, about yourself after this live session, and pin it to your profile. So whenever your potential clients will find your Instagram, it's gonna be easy for them to read about you, understand who you are. You can write everything. You can write why you do this, how you ended up in this industry, some catchy numbers, like I've done 200 weddings at this point, and I've been in this industry for, 10 years. Some personal details, maybe you have a cute pet or like your family. It's like, it's a wedding industry. We are like, it's all about family values. Just maybe share some tips, some useful advices, show up in some behind the scenes content. And of course, you can also share some trends or maybe some even fun viral content that's trending on Instagram today. Yes, and we're running out of time, so here's
Thanks everyone who is staying with us. We always run out of time because
yeah.
we start
So
with we want to make it quick, and then we put like we stuff it with all the knowledge and examples.
yes.
All right, number 5. Others. Those annoying others, competitors, colleagues, peers who may be less skilled and experienced, but they're very active on social media. And sometimes they even sell their services on a higher price tag. And they act like they actually very experienced. It's annoying, and it's unfair. So how many times we've heard that I'm very shy, I've been in the industry for 5, 6, 7 years. I know that I do a great job. I'm a great professional. I always deliver and over-deliver. I have so many great feedbacks and testimonials from my clients, but I'm very shy to put it out there. And like I see others bragging, it's cheesy. I don't respect that. However, they are growing, even though they may be not doing a good job. Fair enough. Sometimes you say that they also do a good job. Sometimes you say that they do the same job, just a little bit more pushy. So again, if it resonates with you, that it feels like it's unfair and it just some people who more active on social, oh my God, touched your feelings. I'm sorry, but please don't ruin our deck.
I will clean it up.
I disagree. Yeah, but let's be honest. If you feel like this, that like some other wedding professionals being at least same skills and same talent, they just more active. That's why they build the perception that they're doing a better job, and this is how they're growing and thriving. If it sounds like you feel that, please put plus. If I won't see any plus, we will just skip this. We're not gonna elaborate if it's relevant to you.
You have to elaborate.
Okay, Christina, you secured the answer. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Thank you for your honesty. I feel because we are humans, we always look around and we always try to figure out that secret formula. So can we eliminate that
Yes.
move?
Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we always root for building your perception. First of all, put your brand out there, and that is you who responsible on the perception you build about your brand. And there is a rule. You have to praise yourself and celebrate your wins, because it starts with you. If you don't praise yourself, if you don't celebrate your success, or you don't think that it is success, if you even struggle to find what is success in your journey, why others should? Why others should unlock your extra talent? Why others should to pull you out? And we've talked to so many wedding professionals, and a lot of complain that I want there will be some, wedding talent agency who help us and to manage our talent. Unfortunately, maybe it will be, but as of we speak, there is like no wedding talent agencies. We are unfortunately or fortunately not a Hollywood stars, right? When someone is selling our services, it's on us. It's on us when we do our job for WedVibes. It's on you when you do your job for your brand. So let's just summarize how we see this praise. Don't brag. I know that it sounds uncomfortable, it sounds cheesy, whatever, like you have other words, how you call it, and you don't respect when others do. But first of all, what your competitors think about you, don't bother yourself. You work mostly for your couples, right? So you make impressions on them. And also, of course, for your partners, but don't brag, be excited about your journey. Because do you remember that passion is some of the drivers why couples and actually other professionals choose you to collaborate, because you're passionate about what you do. If you're passionate, that means that you can every day share something that you're excited about, that you love about your work, because we work in a love labor, right? It's a wedding industry, the most festive and the fun. And of course, there are a lot of going on, and you can always find some good good thing that happened during the day. For example, some clients of yours like 5 years ago just send you a nice message. You can screenshot and say that I'm so happy to be connected with my clients. Maybe some of your upcoming weddings will be with a beautiful gown designer like Stink. So you can share this in the stories that you're so excited that the new wedding will be with your Sync, and you love with the Sync dresses, and you love these designers. Maybe you do to the location scouting and you stop by amazing venue, so share that you're so excited to be at the venue and you want to work there. So I'm sure that every day happening something great. If not, let's say you're a photographer and you are stuck with editing, okay, pull out your phone memory and just share something that happened during the summer. So just try to treat it as a gratitude journal, right? Every day try to think what happened, or what you want to share with your audience. It's pretty much your couples and your like fellow partners, about yourself, about your journey, about what happened or will happen in the next season, and in the most positive way, right? How excited you are about that, not bragging. And again, it will show your passion. It will show that something exciting is happening in your life, and like a magnet, a lot of people will reach out to you. And don't chase the number of followers. No, don't chase the number of views on stories, because you maybe only 100 people will watch your story, but you need just one to say, oh my God, you will work with Sync. I love Sync and let's connect. You know, you need just one person to be touched, and totally you will get that response from the couples, from other partners, and you will do something awesome. So please do it. And please encourage yourself. Again, if you feel blue, if you feel down, join your tribe, find your partner who will encourage you. Just keep this moving. And yeah, the more you put out there, the more confidence you build, the better feedback you will get, and that someday more people will approach to you and you will be chased by luxury clients. And we have two examples of the people that I believe you have heard about them. They're not from the wedding industry, but they're also a great example of fake it till you make it. So one of them is a Starbucks founder, Howard Schultz. When he was pitching his project looking for investments, he didn't have enough money to look good. So he borrowed the suit from his father just to build this confidence. Because yes, the way we look gives us confidence, and we can attract people, and we can sound better. So yeah, and this is how he attracts first money into the project. And another example is Sarah Blakely. I know that I believe we have a huge female audience today. I believe you've heard about the Spanx brand, right? The the female brand, and she also started by herself, and she acted as a PR manager, right? She also faked it till she made it. She reached out to a lot of like Nordstrom and other retailers, as well as media, sending out the samples as a PR manager, acting as a big brand. So she made her job to look bigger, and eventually a lot of media start publishing about her, and eventually Nordstrom and other retailers put her on the shelves, and this is how she actually flew off the shelves. So that is a journey, and at the beginning, or pretty much not only in the beginning, every day it requires our encouragement to do this job. Spanx lady. Yeah, and I will finish that statement with a quote that we love. Being a luxury brand is more than just being expensive. It's about being synonymous with unique experiences that cannot be easily replicated. So we can talk about that phrase from different angles, but let's circle back to the topic of today's session, chased by luxury clients. So pretty much it's very much connected to the confidence that you bring out there and the perception you build. So please praise yourself and create a post about yourself, create a story praising something cool about the 2 days or like last week, and you will see the first benefits.
Yeah, so how are we doing so far? Just let us know in the chat and the comments that you're still with us. We have like maybe 10 more minutes with you guys. So yeah, let us know if you're still here. And while you're doing this, okay, hello, thank you so much. Yes, here. Okay, great. So we covered the 5 most frequent questions, and we covered your personal brand. We got you some answers to them, but there are like so many elements to your personal brand, and we have like some elements we covered in our previous live sessions, and some who attended them knows this. Some of them, I mean all of them, we cover in our course, because like it's the other elements of your personal brand. Of course, it's a visual elements, it's colors, your design and logo. I saw the question about our logo. We worked a lot about it. It is now a new identity, and we are slowly implementing it right now. Of course, the second one is your core identity and your USP. Understanding yourself is one thing. To shape it in the one phrase, the one motto, the one slogan, as you will. It's a brand's values, it's a mission, it's all about your personality. Number 3 is a consistent image and portfolio. We know that so many professionals failed just because they start something, they doing it in the right way, but because they're not consistent, because it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, they fail to continue. And we give some tips and tricks how to do it, because eventually you will get noticed if you will do it in the long run. How to be recognized by your target audience and your tone of voice. Some of you who already attended our course, and I've seen so many beautiful students of ours, they know what I'm talking about. It's a fascinating triggers, communication triggers, how to be fascinating to others, to your clients, to your partners, to everyone. And yeah, once again, we're here to talk about our course, because it's gonna start pretty soon in let me calculate days. In 10 days, it's gonna start on October 28th. We have 7 modules. It's gonna continue, it's gonna last for like more than 2 months. We're gonna cover, thank you, Alex. We're gonna cover everything from your couples to your competitors, to your potential partners, to your portfolio, to networking, to PR, how to get published in a different media outlets, in fashion, in wedding, you name it. We're going to talk a lot about your Instagram. We actually dedicated the whole module to it. Your even Pinterest, because if you didn't know, the Pinterest right now is a #1 SEO tool, and how you can get noticed by your couples. And of course, and I believe I've seen some of questions, we're going to talk about destination markets, because we know a lot about the France, Italy, Greece, Portugal. I mean, we've been working there for so many years. Me personally, I was the wedding planner in all of those countries. So we have all the connections. We can give you all the scripts, how to reach out, venues or partners in all of these different countries, and how to start booking your clients in destination market. And with that, you can see the QR code here. We're the marketing experts, we know how to do it. So yes, we're gonna give you today the 72 hours or 3 days to use this special discount. So it's gonna be $10.99 instead of almost $2,000. And you're gonna use this and to register to our course. Once again, it's gonna start on October 28th in 10 days. But right now, for the next 72 hours, you can use the discount and join us and join all of these amazing professionals from all around the world. Communicate with them, chat with us, with me and Alina, and get our feedback and get our recommendations about your marketing strategy.
Yeah, and what I want to build on that, it's pretty much personalized course, because I know, and I hate those situations when you get access to some videos and you never watch them. So we want to be sure that it's not like the self-study course when you just watch and never watch and never apply. That is why we have a Q&A live sessions every second week. And Berit is here, and Chelsea, maybe she's still here. So they can say that, yeah, we do those live sessions and we discuss the progress and we give the feedback. And also Zina, if she attended today, as we also gave example of hers, that we work very close with everyone of the students, because again, we do this journey as we speak for WedVibes, right? We are the fastest growing wedding media, not just because it's growing by itself. We know how to do all the hard job. We are 2 founders and we know the most relevant digital trends. We are not the, I don't know, wedding professionals who built the brand 10, 15 years ago and now just selling the courses. As we speak, we try new things, we apply new things, we grow together, and we give you comments, not only us, but also we have discussions with other students. So we want to make sure it's not just theoretical knowledge, which I hate, but that is something that you will apply. And that is something you will see on your bank account, because everything that we talk about, it's pretty much, first of all, of you feeling good and accomplished as a talent, as an artist, but also thriving as a human being and being able to afford everything you want for your life, right? Be successful and never complain of maybe trading your corporate career like I did for this beautiful wedding industry. So
Yeah, I can see the question. Any other dates apart from the 28th? No, it's gonna be the last batch, I would say, for this year. But it doesn't mean that you have to start on 28th. We actually have this cool example of Caroline, right, who approached us during New York Bridal Fashion Week. She's the student of ours, and she told us that she's still. I mean, she was like in the first batch, right? I mean, so she's been joining us for like 6 months or something.
Carol,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and so she is still. She told us that she's still in the middle of our course, and she just slowly. I mean, she attended all of the live sessions, but she's slowly consuming all the content. But because she's applying all the tools, like meticulously after each lesson, after each model, so it doesn't mean that you have to start on October 28th. That's super easy.
let's
Yes.
wrap up and then we will move to the Q&A.
Yeah. Yes. So if you doubt if this is the right time to join us, to join our course, let's watch this video. And we love motivational videos.
No one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamt about. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you.
Yeah, it's all about if you can delegate it to others. No, you have to start it by yourself. No one is coming and it's not gonna push you to start. Yes, and with that we're wrapping up. We can answer a couple of questions, and if you have them. And so I saw.
Yeah, so there are some questions. We start 28, so there are going to be 7 modules. In each module, we have different several lessons, and every lesson is like around 20-minute long because we know that some of you usually driving or doing something, so we want to make it digestible. So the lessons are pre-recorded because we have students from Asia, Australia, United States, and Europe. It's hard to do it live. But we have live sessions when we connect and talk about the progress, and also we have a chat with 24 hours, 7 days support from us and Alex and also our team. So that is regarding the question that I've seen. And there was another one. Does it applicable also to events different from weddings? Syria, if you're here, can you turn on your mic and elaborate on your question? As I want to make sure that I understand it correctly.
Hi to everybody. Can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. I just wonder if this course is it applicable also? What do you learn from this course? Also, not just for wedding, but also for corporate or for other type of events, or it is just for wedding market?
Just for wedding. I hate to lie. We would love to have you on the course, but I won't. Daria will build on, but it's a wedding marketing course, and it's mostly about how to promote yourself. We know that some of professionals, they also like took some knowledge and promote other services, because once you know how Instagram operates and how PR works, you know how to build your brand. You can totally leverage some knowledge, but I'm not gonna lie. All the examples we put together from the wedding, and that was our main goal, not to just talk generically about marketing or any other events, but to put it together only around weddings, because that's such a huge topic, and because it's like the same tools for marketing can be applied differently for weddings. So we did like extra effort to find some specifically for weddings.
Yeah. So it's all about examples. That's right. Yes, the marketing principles you can actually apply to the different industries, but examples are all about weddings. So I think it's just gonna be the most beneficial for the wedding industry. Yeah, and I saw the question from Susan, is it good for a physical product too? Yes. So it doesn't matter if you do you like offer the service or you actually create a physical product, but once again, it's specifically being created for the wedding industry. So all the examples, all the ideas, all the I don't know, the examples of networking events, etc. It's all about wedding market from all around the world. And yes, and it's good for physical product as well. Yeah. So
If I'm a beginner wedding planner, would this course work for me? I would say yes. It means like how a beginner you are. Can someone who put this question in chat speak to it? Just to give a little bit more context. Oh, all right. So we actually, yeah, some people reached out to us asking, am I just a beginner? We say usually that you'd better have some experience, at least one season, because it's good if you have some understanding of the wedding industry rules, let's say, or you have something to put out there. At the same time, we know that our first batch in spring, we had some newbies in the industry, and it was a good start. And on the other hand, some of established professionals said, oh my God, I want to know all this knowledge in the beginning of my career. So beginning of the career is also a good start to establish yourself right. Not time.
Yeah, and will it work for a wedding content creator? Yes, once again, for everyone who's in the wedding industry. Will this course allow me to have a style closer to the vendors advertised on WedVibes? It's I mean, I'm honored by this question. My dream and goal is to one day be featured on WedVibes Media. Of course, I mean, we're gonna talk about all the different styles. Not only about ours, we're gonna tell you about the other media outlets and how. So once again, it's all about finding your own style and promoting it. And of course, we're gonna talk about us, about our journey, about our examples, and how we published on our platform. Yes. And I can see so many compliments. So thank you so much. Thank you guys for all of this feedback. If you have any questions, you can send it to us via email, and we're gonna help you and answer all of them. Yes. Yes, and Alex just posted, yes, our email. Yeah, so thank you.
Bravo, thanks again. Thank you, everyone. I see Kate just put in chat that it was inspiring. Thank you so very much, guys. Yeah, we try to be down to earth. We try to be honest with you. And everything that you've heard today, it didn't come from our heads, it came from you. So that's why the Q&A format, we're glad that you like the Q&A format. And we're glad that you enjoyed the way we put the answers together. So the good news that everything is possible, just we have to put some efforts and strategize some stuff. But doing something is always better than just observing others doing something. So yeah, we would love to see you in class, and we start in 10 days. And yeah, if you join us, we will meet very often, and maybe offline also, not
Maybe
only offline.
Yeah, and we'll answer all of your questions.
Yeah, by the way, do you like our new logo? It's a AI generated background, and I mean, I feel extremely proud of the job we do with our identity. And yeah, we also we are on the journey ourselves, and we are making our brand better every day. Okay, so I know that it's getting late in Europe,
Yeah.
and let's release ourselves, and I hope that you will take advantage of this amazing discount price and join us. And if you have more questions, you're totally welcome to connect with us and our team and ask your questions, some tricky ones, if it will help me to do this or that. No overpromise. And yeah, so thank you so much for giving all these kind words.
Yeah, and I can see some
It
people
heals me because I'm still
already joined
feel
that.
not good
Yeah.
physically.
I can see someone already, some people already subscribed to our course.
We have new students. All right. So meet you in
Happy.
class. And yeah.
Class.
So yeah, with that, let's release ourselves. And thank you, and see you in class.
See you in class. Thank you. Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.